Oh, oh, oh.
I'm thankful, so thankful. Thankful for the life you gave. I'm thankful.
Know when I'm thankful,
So thankful.
so thankful.
Thankful for another day.
Thankful for your mercy, thankful for your grace, thankful for my family, thankful for this place, thankful for my friends who hold me when I'm weak, thankful for your goodness that follows me each week. I'm thankful,
I'm thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful.
so thankful.
Thankful for the life
Yeah,
you gave.
I'm thankful,
I'm thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful.
so thankful.
Thankful for another
Oh,
day.
thank you, Jesus.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you for my fill.
Thank you from above.
Thank you from above.
Oh, oh, I'm thankful,
I'm thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful.
so thankful. Oh,
Thankful, thankful.
thank you for your mercy.
Thank you for your grace.
Thank you for my family.
For this place.
Thank you for this place.
For this place.
Thank you for my friends
For my friends.
who hold me when I'm weak.
For your goodness.
Thank you for your goodness
For this goodness.
that follows me each week. I'm thankful,
I'm thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful.
so thankful.
Thankful for the love
Yeah.
you gave.
I'm thankful,
So thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful.
so thankful.
Thankful for the love you gave.
Yeah,
I'm thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful.
thankful.
Thankful for another day.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you for my family.
Thank you from above.
Thank you from above.
Oh,
I'm thankful,
I'm thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful,
so thankful.
thankful for.
Thankful for the light another day.
Shiloh birthday today. That's what I forgot to put in the title, man. I had watched the video earlier, but what's going on? We back with another one, man. I'm telling y'all, man. And I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. I don't want to hear no more Shedeur slander at all. I don't want to hear nothing about the Patriots and Drake Maye. I don't want to hear about nothing about Will Campbell. I don't want to hear nothing about the left guard. I don't want to hear nothing about none of that. Because when we said the same thing, hold on, let me get set up. Let me get set all the way up. God, I'm telling you right now, these folk going crazy on Twitter. They ain't like what I said. They ain't like what I said on Twitter. And I guess YouTube don't like what I'm saying anyway. Like what I've been saying. They don't like none of that. But like I was saying, I don't want to hear nothing about no Drake Maye, and he ain't had no receivers, ain't get open. The offensive line didn't block. The left tackle got destroyed. Will Campbell, rookie. I don't want to hear none of that because we said the same thing for Shedeur. We said the same thing for Shedeur, But then he would come with that backlash. Backlash this, backlash that. They on this, they on that. Here it is right here. Here my post. Here my post right here. I said that last night, right before the Super Bowl ended, I think it was. I don't want to hear nothing. It's supposed to be about. Autocorrect. I don't want to hear nothing about Shedeur Sanders no more. May can't read no defense. They've been running the same blitz all night. And he was looking right at it. They were running the same blitz. Mike McDonald ran the same blitz at least 5 times. With that cornerback, safety, whatever he was, or Witherspoon, he had him blitzing the same way. He did it on both sides. And one time, Drake Maye was looking at him, and he know he was hot. He know they didn't have another block. The man looked like, Drake Maye looked like that was his first game. He looked like that was his first game ever playing. He went, and I tell you what it was. I know exactly what it was. He wasn't ready for that pressure. He wasn't ready for that pressure. Me and Robert, you said QBR 16.3. See what I'm talking about? They ain't gonna talk about that. They don't want to talk about that. If you want to throw Shedeur QBR out there, but you don't want to throw Drake Maye Super Bowl QBR. It's the Super Bowl, bro. What they said. Wait, let me go back to it. Cause did the type foolery I'm talking about. Drake Maye was in the Super Bowl and Shedeur had to wait till week 12 to start. You all right? That's my whole point, bro. That's my whole point. You are here making my whole point. Because you see what I said? I said my point. May played all season and get to the Super Bowl act like he ain't never played. That's the whole point what I'm talking about. Shedeur had to wait to week 12 to play. Drake Maye won 14, 17 games, including the playoff. And he get out there in the Super Bowl and act like he don't know what a defense is. He act like that was his first snap. Then they say, you can't compare Shedeur regular season to somebody going against a Super Bowl opponent. I like, how I can't? Everybody else do it. Because it's still football. It ain't like it's a different division. It's in a different class of teams that make the Super Bowl and other classes don't. No. The Patriots won to get there. The Seahawks won to get there. That's all it was. They still in the NFL. So why I can't compare it? Because if it was Shedeur up there, it had the same performance, the internet would be stupid crazy right now. You couldn't even talk about Shedeur bad performance enough to get it across the internet. Like every post you would get on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, every post to be by Shedeur how bad he played. So I don't want to hear that, man. I want to hear that. I want to find that other dude. I want to find that other dude. It was one more. Here it is right here. Seemed like it was much of Maye's fault if the left tackle get blown up all game and no one is getting open. I said, yeah, same thing happened with Shedeur. But that ain't the problem. He got an 18 QBR. I don't want to hear nothing, bro. Because Patriots played just like Cleveland played. But Cleveland played like that all year. The Patriots played like that one game. And I'm going to tell you something they don't want to tell you. If Bo Nix don't get hurt, the Broncos be in the Super Bowl. I'm going to tell you straight like it is. If Bo Nix don't get hurt the game before, the Broncos are in the Super Bowl. You ain't going to have no EPA charge. You ain't going to have none of that. You ain't going to have none of that. Drake Maye played terrible. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. Because y'all did the same thing Shedeur, but you talking about we just complaining. We complaining. 32nd ranked offensive line, 32nd ranked receiving coach. But Shedeur got an 18 QBR, and that's what you want to stick with. He had more interceptions than touchdowns. Defense carried him. Just like Sam Darnold, he ain't played lights out. He just played good enough to win. To be honest, he ain't do nothing spectacular. He stayed up in that pocket. I like how he stood in there and he knew he was gonna have to stand in there. He was like, hey man, this is the Super Bowl. I gotta stand up in that pocket and get hit. I'm just gonna stand up in that pocket and get hit. Drake Maye should have kept. Drake Maye seen when nobody open, seen that blitz coming. He ain't moved off his spot not one time. But Shedeur get blamed. Yeah, I'm comparing it. Shedeur get blamed because he hold on the ball too long. Is you watching the film? You mean to tell me Shedeur hold on to the ball too long, but he running for his life? That's why he holding on to the ball. Make it make sense. If the quarterback is moving off his spot from in the pocket and he's running to the left or to the right and he dodging tackles, of course he gonna hold on to the ball too long. Make it make sense, bro. But yeah, Drake Maye get sacked 6 times. I think he got sacked like 21 times in the playoffs. In the playoffs now. I think he got sacked 21 times in the postseason. That's a lot. Some good teams, well, I know college, some good teams, they don't get their quarterback sacked 21 times all year. But they only played, what, 4 games? He got sacked 6 times. Sacked 6 times. Sam Darnold got sacked 1 time. Then they gave up. But Kenny Walker had a career game, and should have broke the Super Bowl record for rushing yard, but they called that touchdown back. He would have broke that thing. And then y'all, boy, he so stuck up in that walk, he was nowhere to be found. He was so up Cardi B walk, he wasn't nowhere to be found. Nowhere. So you tell me who got open for Drake Maye? Where offensive line was blocking? Huh? I'm about to show you something. Look right here at 66, left tackle. Tell me, do it look familiar? Do it look familiar? Do it look familiar? All I want to say, do it look familiar? That's all I want to say. Man ain't sitting in Drake Maye lap. He barely got the ball off. I don't want to hear none of this, bro. Hit a film for you.
Sort of like that. We'll talk it through. There's 3 types of pass sets primarily for offensive linemen. There's going to be a jump set where you get on the guy immediately right now. Okay, just boom, right now, like a run block. There's going to be what's commonly referred to as a 45-degree set. Excuse me, I don't know why that does it. 45-degree set. My good start there. Schwartz, 45-degree set where you sort of, or more like this. It's a 45, right? So it'll be more like this on that plane, more like that, right? 40.
You ain't got to break it all the way down. I just want to see the film, bro. Okay, he catching, though. He not attacking. That man in the full-out sprint. That defense in a full-out sprint right now. They attacked him on purpose, and he was the top pick. He was the top pick. He was pick number 4.
Back, and then boom, makes a stand right there. This is the biggest difference in the game right now. Watch Moses punch, boom, no punch, 0 punch, 0 punch, not there. Part of that I think is just this set. He's just drifting too much. So Campbell sets back. And he's just waiting. He's waiting way too long. So I don't actually mind the vertical. underneath and sink the hips down.
I thought he was gonna play it a little more. That was my first time looking at it. But I'm gonna tell you what they gonna say is. I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna say. Let me just tell you. He had a rookie left tackle and a rookie left guard. He had a rookie left tackle. He had a rookie left guard. Ain't we in the last game of the season? Ain't this the Super Bowl? I don't care if he a rookie or not. He in the NFL. He done played 17 games. He know what to do. He got drafted 4th overall. He know what to do. I don't hear no excuses, man. Ain't no excuse. You getting put back in your quarterback lap. That was all night. Do it look familiar? Do it look familiar? But I'm gonna leave up off of that because I ain't gonna be on that long. I always say that and be on long, but I'm definitely ain't gonna be on. My head hurt. I need to eat something. I don't know what's going on. Like everybody but me, and I like me, but look, that's what I'm saying. You playing a couple 4-quarter job will not helping Drake out. No spread, no motion, every bunch. It didn't matter what they were doing, man. Because they were getting to him with 4 linemen. They was pressuring Drake Maye with 4 defensive linemen. When you can get pressure with just your defensive line, that make it hard enough for the offensive line when you send a blitz. They ain't gonna know who to pick up. But that way, they ran that blitz almost every drive. Every drive the Patriots was out there, they ran some type of blitz. But that Witherspoon blitz, that's the one that they couldn't block. When that 21 came, they could not block that blitz for nothing. And Drake Maye was sitting there looking at it. It ain't like they were doing something different. They ran it on both sides. They ran it on, if you're looking from the offense, they ran it from the left side, then they went to the right side. And when they ran to the right side, Drake Maye was looking at him. Like, bro, you see that man about to blitz. And you know they've been running the same blitz. You sitting there looking at the tablet on the sideline. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, bro. That pressure got to him, bro. He couldn't handle that pressure. Looking like deer in the headlights. He probably did have a concussion. Had a deer in the headlight, bro. These folk on Twitter, boy, on X, they ridiculous. They ridiculous. They don't know. They ain't watch the game. They just want to fit their narrative in there. They just want to say something. I know where I'm supposed to know X, so I can get my 5 million impressions. I need y'all to help me out and go subscribe and follow me on X so I can get 500 followers and 5 million impressions. That's what I need. But he is slow. What you mean he's slow? Look, I don't watch First Take like that. And Ryan Clark, I watch some stuff that he be talking about. He be getting a little too technical with me. Like, bro, just talk. Just talk, get your point across. But we got big dog Myles Garrett. Let me tell you one more thing. Drake Maye finished second in MVP voting, and they said it was a tight race. It didn't look like it to me last night. Oh, it's just one game. Tony G sat up here and talked about that preseason game versus the Rams until Shedeur started playing in week 12. Then you sat there and talked about the Chicago Bears game. Y'all taking clips from 2 games. One was a preseason game, one was a regular season game. So you can't tell me it's just one game. It's the Super Bowl. That's the one game that matters. I'm not going out there laying an egg. I'm going to try my best and my hardest. If I can't get it, coach, hey, coach, do something, coach. Hey, help me out, coach. Something like lost. Yeah, I'm dancing like LeBron when they halftime show. I ain't understand nothing he was saying, but I was up in there. Yeah. They was the dude got drafted in the 5th round and he was no good. My response was wet with Tom Brady's Q going in the 6th round. Tom Brady wasn't never projected to be in the 1st round. That's the main thing. But Shedeur should never win in the 5th round. Dylan Gabriel should never win in the 3rd round. And they ain't gonna be able to answer. They said if you hold the ball, you can't read defense, or you're not a franchise quarterback. That's what they gonna say when it comes to 12. Everybody else gonna get a pass. Emmitt Smith said it. Emmitt Smith said it. I might need to find it. But Big Dog Myles Garrett already endorsing Shedeur. But I seen you and Robinson on Twitter, X talking about they ain't show the first clip. Somebody said it.
Speaking of your team, right? 4 quarterbacks, the challenges. Do y'all have the guy? Is Shedeur the guy?
That's what we're looking at as a guy. We're going to give him a shot to prove that he's a guy. So we're not going to give anyone that title until they go out there and earn it. And he was the last person to be on the field, and he showed some flashes. So we're going to give him an opportunity to show what we can really do, uncork the ball.
Yeah, you paying another guy $46 million. Is he going to get a shot?
I feel like everyone on the roster is going to get a shot. Now, he was the last guy on the field, so he's obviously going to get first service. And Deshaun, whoever else on the roster, they're going to get a real look.
What do you think separates you? Like, speaking of your team, right? 4 quarterbacks, the challenges.
That man, Myles Garrett. I want to hear it one more time.
Do y'all have the guy? Is Shedeur the guy?
That's what we're looking at as a guy. We're going to give him a shot to prove that he's a guy. So we're not going to give anyone that title until they go out there and earn it. And he was the last person to be on the field, and he showed some flashes. So we're going to give him an opportunity to show what we can really do, uncork the ball.
Yeah, you paying another guy $46 million. Is he going to get a shot?
I feel like everyone on the roster is going to get a shot. Now, he was the last guy on the field, so he's obviously going to get first service. And Deshaun, whoever else on the roster, they're going to get a real look.
What do you think separates?
That boy Myles Garrett. No, he's not. Deshaun Watson is not stepping back on that field. I done seen enough of him. He getting paid to sit the bench. He all out there in Italy. Deshaun out there in Italy with a bow on, with a mink on, walking in the snow, just living his life. Ain't played a snap in 2 years. Of course, in Myles Garrett, bro, I want to endorse it. I know you the leader, man, but from what you saying, he wants Shedeur. He wants Shedeur to be out there on that field and to lead this team, because Shedeur ain't with that foolery. And I know Myles think Shedeur give him the best chance to win. Cause this your quarterback that ain't played in 2 years. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying. He out there walking with that big mink on, that big bow, that big grizzly on his back, out there in Italy. He got his money. That's all I'm gonna say. He got his money. But what I'm saying is, come on, man. It's 12 time. It's 12 time. And Myles Garrett know it. That whole ship done sailed with Deshaun Watson. And the only reason why they want to bring his name up to media is because they searching for something. They searching for stuff. They don't know who to go. They want everybody but 12. Everybody, I think it was EBS or whatever it was. Everybody but Shedeur. Everybody but Shedeur. It don't matter. You can throw. They going to Zach Wilson. I showed y'all that clip. They getting so desperate. They name a quarterback that ain't even been good in the league. That ain't even had a researcher like Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield and that. They ain't even had Daniel Jones. They ain't even had the opportunity to come back in the league after they got drafted in the top 5. They naming them players, them quarterbacks. I heard somebody say Kaepernick. I was like, what? Now they talking about after the Falcons cut Kirk Cousins, if it's still gonna happen, he coming to Cleveland. I'm like, boy, for real? They talking. I seen that foolery. I wish I had it up. I seen that foolery. Where is it? They talking about trading the 6th overall pick and another future first to go up there and draft Fernando Mendoza. And he sat there and say he don't even like Fernando Mendoza. So what you drafted him for? I know it ain't his choice, but that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. You telling the team to go up, to trade away draft picks, to move up, to go get a guy you don't like. That makes no sense at all. None. Phillip Rivers. They're going to tell Ben Roethlisberger to come out of retirement. Matt Ryan, come on. Brett Favre, where you at? Like Donovan McNabb. Randall Cunningham. Come on now. Come on, bro. Come on. We need one of y'all besides Shedeur. We need one of y'all besides Shedeur. Jamarcus Russell. I'm naming all black quarterbacks. Oh, what that man named Rosen. He the only quarterback out the league that got drafted in 2018. He the only quarterback that ain't playing. They got drafted high that year, and he ain't even in the league no more. Josh Allen, come on. You can't get over the hump in the Bills. Come out here. I'm telling you, bro, they're ridiculous.
To what Todd Monken said and what the general, I didn't see any difference in what Myles said to what Todd Monken said and what the general, everybody seems to be on the same page about the quarterback room as it exists right now.
Yeah, that feels like that could be any caller that we have into the station. How that feels like it could be me and you. We want to give him a chance. We think he deserved a chance, but we're also not promising him anything either.
Yeah, and honestly, that's the way it. Unless they shocked the world and traded for somebody we don't see that may or may not be out there, or unless they traded up for the number 1 pick, anybody that's in there is what's the worst thing can happen? Give them a chance. There should not be a quarterback in this room right now that everyone's willing to pound the table and scream at each other. As of right now, I'm just not willing to passionately scream about the quarterback room because it's the ultimate, we'll see.
Yeah, but at least in this, it seems like Myles not only has accepted that, it seems like he's almost co-signed that being the process. And so if you're the Browns, you don't have to go out there and try to make some sort of big splash to appease Myles.
Didn't see any difference.
It ain't never no belief. It mainly be the media. But Myles Garrett we already done separated and seen and debunked all this media stuff from the media to the locker room. We see these players on the team actually respect Shedeur and want Shedeur to be and probably be their quarterback, and they do good. So we already know that. It just be the media up here that don't have no faith in nobody because they ain't never seen a winner. So you don't know. You ain't never seen a winner. Ain't never won. You don't know what a winner look like, and you don't know what it take to win. But that's why you got to go get some. That's why you got to go get some winners. Now you done got a winner. Now you don't want to play them and you don't want to believe in them. But what they need to do is sit there and build this offense like Andrew Berry and I think Todd Monken gonna actually do, because I'm thinking they keeping their word. They actually gonna build this offense around Shedeur and get some weapons, get the offensive line. And I told y'all, man, I fixed the whole Cleveland team in one offseason. I fixed it myself. Andrew Berry and Jimmy Haslam probably need to hire me. I take Andrew Berry's spot. I fixed Cleveland by myself. Right here. Look at this. Can y'all see it? Can y'all see that? I'm telling you right now. I fixed them myself. Let me see. I'm about to read it out to you. I'm up here. I done cut almost all the offensive line. We started with negative 24 million in cap space. Y'all can see it. We started with negative 24 million in cap space and ended with 5 million positive. Did what I did. It was plus 29 million. I cut Deshaun Watson, Cedric Tillman, Jones, the offensive lineman, McGuire lineman, Lucas alignment, and Phillips alignment. I cut all them. And then I restructured Denzel Ward contract. Then I traded the Jag for I think like a third round pick. I traded the Jag for a third round pick. That's what I did. The first moves I did. Then I went and re-signed some players that I figured we still needed. As you can see, Devin Bush at linebacker. I had to re-sign him. And then I re-signed some offensive linemen on some decent deals for 3 years. All of them got 3-year contract. And I re-signed my kicker and plus 4 more that y'all can't even see on there. I re-signed. Then I knocked out the park in the draft. I knocked it out in the park with the draft. And you can see right now, the first two first round picks, I took an offensive tackle and an offensive guard. I ain't even go wide receiver. Then we ended up going wide receiver in the second round. The good boy from Indiana, from Indiana. And then I got third round, I grabbed me a safety just because he was the best player available because I didn't want to go reaching for a player later that I could pick up later in the draft. So I just picked the best player available. So I got that safety out of Miami. And then I ended up getting another offensive lineman, drafted that boy out of Florida at center. Then I went edge to help out Myles Garrett on the other side, on the opposite side of Myles Garrett. But that boy from Indiana, Kamara, he was the best player available. And I needed an edge for depth, but I think he could come in and start. And then I went back in the offensive lineman again, just like Andrew Berry and Todd Monken was saying. I drafted another offensive tackle. Then I went corner, defensive tackle. Then I went quarterback just because we don't know what's going to happen with Deshaun Watson and Dylan Gabriel. Mainly Deshaun Watson. But the only reason why I drafted the quarterback because I cut Deshaun Watson. That's why I drafted the quarterback in the 6th round. In the 7th round, I went corner. There was just another extra pick that I picked up just because we had Emerson. He was, I think he was a free agent. I think I had re-signed him though, but he coming off injury, and then I need cornerback depth back there. So I hit, I hit the front 7 on the defense is straight, like the D line and the linebacker core is straight. I got a little help for the back end in the secondary. But the mainly, as you can see, I drafted 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive linemen, re-signed 3 right here that y'all see. So we got depth on that offensive line. And the first 2 first-round picks, I can't miss. I can't miss on them 2 first-round picks with an offensive tackle and a guard. Then I went to get another offensive tackle and a center. I can't miss, man. With this rotation, we can't miss. And I end up getting the whole A as an overall. What I did as a GM, I got an A. I might do it again, see if I get an A+. I had 28 moves. And, yeah, I think I did pretty good. I wish I could show y'all them 4 that I did resign on there. But, yeah, that's just something I had did. You know what I'm saying? I was just trying it out on their website. But I think I'm going to do it again. I think I'm going to do the Falcons on Dirty Bird Savage. So y'all go subscribe over there. And I think I might do the Browns again because I did do another one, but this was the best one I had. So, yeah. Woo! I'm telling you, buddy, these folks here. Ridiculous. And I ended up with $5 million left over. Like I could have went back. I could have went in there and signed the and they don't even show my free agent signings. I just seen that. I signed 2 elite offensive linemen. I signed 2 elite offensive linemen and 2 receivers in the free agency. I wonder if I could pull that thing up, man. Y'all don't even see that part, boy. I should be the GM. I'm telling you. Got to cut Deshaun Watson, though. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know what the Browns really going to do. Why that other clip won't come up? Which one was it?
He didn't gush. I think he reflects the team's attitude. He didn't gush about Shedeur. He said, well, he was the last one standing, and that's pretty much what it is. He was kind of at a loss for words when he asked him about Watson. There's a little pregnant pause there.
All kidding aside, Watson's a lotto ticket. You don't expect to win. You don't expect the thing. But if by chance he could put it all together at some point, he has played at an extremely high level. I just don't know what you have to lose by seeing if Deshaun Watson can play.
Right. I thought that Myles' answer about Deshaun Riz was actually really revealing because there was not 1 ounce of him that was like, hey, man, he's played really well before and we got, Myles' reaction is the same as the fans, which is we've seen 19 starts of Deshaun Watson, and I don't want to watch it anymore.
He finally right. Bro finally right, but the main question ain't nobody asking is, if you going to sit there and play Deshaun Watson, and let's just say he do play good, guess what you got to do? You got to re-sign him. Do you think you want to keep Deshaun Watson in the Cleveland Brown uniform any longer than he already been? Like, this is last year. It ain't like you got him for the next 4 years. This is last year on that contract, that guaranteed contract that y'all got punished for. And you telling me you going to put Deshaun Watson out there and play him for 1 year if he playing good. And then you not going to re-sign him? Ain't nobody talking about that. That makes no sense to play Deshaun Watson. None. If you not going to re-sign Deshaun Watson, why are you playing him? That's the first question you need to ask.
If you draft a quarterback after the 4th round, then why would you? I wouldn't trade Sanders. I don't think that's the pressure you're talking about.
Which is why I wouldn't even draft one. You drafted 2 last year.
Well, I still think you
still have Deshaun.
I still don't think there's anything wrong with bringing on a developmental quarterback if you had Sanders, and you're going to have, sounds to me like Watson's going to be there. So,
you have 2 developmental quarterbacks now.
Yeah, but
you're going to move on from one of them?
Yeah, I would move on from Gabriel. What do you have to,
what if Todd Monken likes him?
Then keep him. But then maybe you're thinking about getting rid of Sanders. I'm not hanging on to both of them. And I'm much more
What if Todd
apt to
Monken likes
keep
both of them?
Sanders. What?
What if Todd likes both of them?
And then what are you going to do? What if he's
going to compete?
Then don't. If he likes both of them, then don't draft a quarterback.
Exactly right. Yeah. I agree.
If you draft a quarterback,
I'd rather trade Deshaun Watson or release Deshaun Watson. Get rid of that debacle because you want to move on from it anyway. He the quarterback I'll let go no matter what the cost is because you want to pay the man regardless. So just get rid of him. Let him go on by the business. Let him go move to Italy. If you want to stay over there and his wife want to stay over there, let him go over there. Keep Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel or trade Dylan Gabriel. And then draft you another quarterback and pick you one up in free agency. But Shedeur is the guy. Because going back and forth ain't going to solve nothing. Keeping Deshaun Watson. And just like I just told y'all, if he play good, you're going to have to re-sign him. That makes no sense. It makes no sense to waste a year with Deshaun Watson if you're not re-signing him. And you telling me he the best available quarterback you got, and you play him, and he play good. Get y'all to the playoffs. You're going to have to re-sign him. That's just what it is. And he ain't going to like the number because you ain't going to want to pay him nowhere near what he worth or what he want. You ain't even trying to go that way. So play 12. He on the best contract you can ever have on a rookie deal. And guess what? He not even going to ask for that much when he got to re-up. I guarantee you that. I'm telling you, Shedeur probably want to win so much and so bad that he'll take a pay cut because he don't need the money. Nah, bro. Look, I want to do this prime equity clause deal. Y'all can go get that money to somebody else so we can build this roster. I'm just going to take my endorsements and my prime equity clause over here, and I'm making money off the field anyway. I already done made $20 million before I got drafted. I'm cool. I don't need that $20 million from you. Matter of fact, just put that prime equity clause in there, and then all the shows and all the advertisement and every time y'all put me up, and I'll make the money from that, from all the views and the clicks. I get a percentage of that from y'all. You ain't gotta pay me right now. You gonna use my likeness, I want to get paid from that. They gonna put it in that contract for real.
How many quarterbacks last night do you think could have won if they were on Seattle?
Oh gosh, what a great question. Against the Patriots?
Yeah, against Patriots.
Shedeur Sanders.
What?
Shedeur Sanders.
Okay.
Deshaun Watson.
What do you Wait. Do I have to rephrase the
question? Wait a minute.
question?
Shedeur Sanders can't turn around and hand the ball off to Kenneth Walker Jr.? You wanted me to name how many quarterbacks. I named two quarterbacks that Browns fans would care about. Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. In that game, being able to turn around and complete a couple of passes, yeah.
So Ken Carman thinks 40 quarterbacks could have won the Super Bowl yesterday.
With how well Seattle executed up front and played defense,
Could Drake Maye have won the Super Wow. Okay.
With Seattle? Am I wrong?
I think. How many quarterbacks last night do you think could?
This man, Anthony Lyman, is delusional. Clearly. What you talking about? You must talk to Shedeur. He told me what? Hands up. Appreciate you. You in that rooster? I can't say the other word. You in that rooster fighting? But anyway, appreciate you. Shedeur would have won the Super Bowl too. I dare say Shedeur on the Patriots would have won the Super Bowl because Drake Maye missed some wide open receivers. They was literally wide open. So I don't want to hear that. But yeah, Seattle, they came to play. I told y'all they were going to win. I already knew it. They had the better team. I was like, they defense better and they offense was better. Like, them boys came to play. They came to play. I got one more clip for y'all. Well, let me talk about this first. It reports maybe the Browns will bring in 49er wide receiver Brandon Ayuk as they continue their tradition of signing receivers on low-cost contracts in the hopes of hitting it big. Now, they need all the help they can get. And if, bro, he's straight. I ain't saying he all the best, and he a true number one receiver. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying all that. But he better than the Jag. I ain't saying he much better than the Jag, but he better than the Jag. You know what I'm saying? But they probably gonna take a fly on him just like they did with what's his name? Doing training camp. That receiver Johnson or whatever your name is. You know, they took a fly on him doing training camp. So they probably gonna do the same thing with Brandon Ayuk and see what he got. But I still say they're gonna draft a receiver, maybe even 2 or 3. I don't know how. I'm thinking they might try to sign one. I sign at least 2 in free agency. You know what I'm saying? And have a whole competition over there. Trade Jerry Judy. That's just me though. That's what I do. But yeah, we don't know. Like I said, he ain't all that. Like a true number one. Like, you know, he ain't up there with T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, CD Lamb, and George Pickett. He ain't even close to that. He better than the Jag. So I take it. You know what I'm saying? But if you can find a true number one receiver, or you can throw some money at somebody in their free agency, and they just want to be the number one guy on a team, young and upcoming team, and you know what I'm saying? They might take it. I had to look at the free agency again, but I know you ain't getting George Pickens. But yeah, so it's a flyer though, just like you said, because you can get them at a little for nothing. But we'll see. But did the last little clip.
Did you enjoy that Super Bowl, America? Is that what you wanted? We tried to tell you. Bills fans tried to tell you. The Patriots are frauds. Drake Maye is not the MVP. He's not ready for the big stage. Do you know who was? Josh Allen. This is the Super Bowl the NFL deserves. Figure out what a catch is. Figure out what makes the game fun. Stop the bullshit officiating, because you would have had one of the best Super Bowls of all time tonight. Josh Allen versus Sam Darnold. Does it get any better than that? Except tonight, we got the worst Super Bowl performance ever by a team that wasn't ready for the big stage. We tried to tell you.
Josh Allen wasn't ready neither. He played worse than Drake Maye did in that playoff game. That's the reason why they lost. But Drake Maye didn't play no better. He threw that interception right to a dude. I don't know what he was looking at. Then he had threw another one that should have been picked off in the triple coverage. But look here. The Super Bowl should have been Denver Broncos versus Seattle Seahawks if Bo Nix don't get hurt. They had the same type defense, not if better, but their offense was totally way better than the Patriots' offense. Patriots ended up getting the Broncos with Bo Nix hurt and playing in the snow, and that game was low scoring anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I think the Super Bowl would have been if Bo Nix don't get hurt. I don't know if they would have won. I ain't gonna say that, Cody, but I know you out there in Colorado. That's why you saying all that. But I don't know if they would have won though, because the Seahawks, they showed you why they were top all year long. All year long. But you see what happened when a team has a running game that actually blocks decently, because they ain't the offensive line ain't block all too bad, too good. I mean, they block good enough. And Sam Darnold stayed up in there and delivered them ball like he's supposed to. But that running game, that opened it up. That running game opened it up, man. But it was some good teams on the AFC with good defenses, but their offense sputtered a little bit. So that's why I'm telling you, if Cleveland, they already got the defense. And Myles Garrett, I know he gonna show up to play. Denzel Ward gonna come to play. Tyson Campbell, you know, he should come to play. And some of them other boys that's over there on that defense. And like I tell you, if I got the 6th overall pick and Caleb Downs is sitting there, Cleveland. I know you need an offensive lineman and a receiver, but get Caleb now. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be disappointed. Then I go get my offensive lineman or my receiver, more probably the offensive lineman, and that with that first overall pick, 24th pick in the first round. Then give me another receiver in the second round. But yeah, that's what I do. But yeah. Y'all go subscribe to Brown Time Opulence and all the other channels that I got. We just uploaded our first video on Brown Town Opulence. That's the stock and crypto channel over there. Brown Town Opulence. Let me slow it down. Can't even spell. We back over there. I'm about to revamp this channel. I'm about to do another banner. A better banner, put it up there. I'm about to do a better one. And then my dad, his high school picture for my profile pictures. Y'all didn't know. I know some of y'all, bro, it look like you, but that ain't you. But yeah, that's my dad high school picture. I'll put that up there. But yeah, we got our first video, top 3 ETFs. Right there, we had live stream yesterday. If you missed it, because you will watch the whole thing. I'm about to upload my Bitcoin prediction, price prediction. That video coming next. And we're going to keep this thing rolling over there with this. Because them ETFs, I'm telling you, if you don't know nothing about stocks, that's why you need to go over there and subscribe. Because I'm learning. I know a little bit. And then I can help y'all. You know, this is not financial advice. This is just entertainment purposes only. But I can help y'all with what I'm knowing I'm learning. And I'm making it simple because I had to make it simple for me. So I'm trying to put it in layman terms and help y'all understand it at the same time that I'm learning too. And then the Savage and Terry, we still over there. I need y'all to get me to 50 subscribers right quick because I need to go live over there. I can't go live until I get 50 subscribers. We at 40. Savage and Terry, we got the car show up there, uploaded 2 days ago. Only got 7 views on that thing. Come on now. Then you got Miami trip, we got Disney World, then we got Gatlinburg, and I'm uploading the cruise pretty soon when I get done with it. Editing that video. Then we still got Renewed Gospel. We just dropping the album that week. The album we're dropping next week. I'm still working on the album cover right now, but I should have the album cover done tomorrow. I'm trying to get it a certain way, but if I can't get it a certain way, then I'm just gonna do it real basic. You know what I'm saying? I think I might end up doing it just real basic, so I can go ahead and get this out. Put this out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Renewed Gospel. Then we got God Flick Network. It's still under work, under construction. It's still under construction, but y'all can go watch these videos right here. I'm telling you, the Jesus DNA. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna do a part 2 of this when I jump back on this channel. It's been a minute because I had to focus on this channel right here. I had to focus on this channel to get this thing back going because some of y'all know that whole story about what happened. But yeah, God Flick Network. We're gonna jump back on that one pretty soon. But I'm telling you, if you need a video to go watch and just want to be intrigued for a minute, for 4 minutes and 50 seconds, go watch that Jesus DNA over there, man. And what I'm forgetting, Moneymane Music. If you ain't over there, you need to go subscribe to that too, because we doing big things over there too. That way you're going to get the release of the music. Like the gospel album ain't going to drop over here first. The album going to drop over here first, and then I'm going to start dropping some music videos too. I'm getting all that together, trying to drop some music videos on this channel. They're going to be on, some of them going to be for Renewed, and then some of them going to be for like Prime Equity, Sabotage, and Pay Me. I'm working on getting them some music videos. They probably going to come out towards the beginning of the season. I'm going to ramp that back up, and I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers over there on this channel right here, man. I'm telling you right there. Then one more thing, Dirty Bird, that way it is right there. Dirty Bird Savages. Yeah, Moneymane doing everything. We doing it big over here. If you intrigued about what's going on there over there with the Falcons and Kevin Stefanski, Dirty Bird Savages. Moneymane had to create a whole new channel because you know the algorithm is crazy. But I had to create this whole new channel. I just uploaded the video yesterday and I uploaded the update today talking about James Pierce Jr. If y'all don't know, he got arrested. Domestic violence charges and some other charges. The Falcons rookie that was spectacular this year. But if you want to go take a look at them videos, man, I'm telling you, I'm getting more views over here than I am on this channel. It's ridiculous. But yeah, then I got them Michael Penix from down here. But yeah, we know him big things over there. We got a couple videos over there with a lot of shorts. And I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing nothing else. But yeah. Everything will be down in the link in the description. I go add it after this when I get off right quick. And then if y'all want to subscribe to all these channels, just go down to the description. And then the links will be down there. And then the Cash App scrolling across the bottom. Go follow me on TikTok, The Prime Effect, Twitter, X, Moneymane, at Moneymane, and at Brown Times Ops 21. Brown Times Ops 21, that's the one I need y'all to go follow for real. Because when I get 500 followers over there, I might be doing another Shedeur Sunday jersey giveaway. But I need them 5 million impressions. So y'all just go over there, leave some comments, go argue with some of them trolls over there in my X comments. I'm telling you, it's funny. Don't get in your feelings. It's just all fun and games because that man is funny. And then if you wanted some entertainment, you really want some entertainment, you'll go over there and just look at my post on how I respond. I'm telling you right there. That's what I'm saying. If you just want to have some entertainment in your life and you just strolling, you'll go over here right here. This the X right here. And I'm telling you, I got 204. I hit some traction, so we're gonna stick with it. And I need 300 more followers. Then we'll be off and rolling with them 5 million impressions. I'm telling you, man. But that was a lot. I appreciate y'all for coming. The boy doing everything by himself. So yeah, I'm telling you, I'm doing all this by myself. But yeah, all these channels, everything. And then we're going to end up dropping another channel too. Just stay tuned for that. But they're coming later. It's about some futuristic AI stuff. I've been had this idea. I'm just getting all my ideas and all my creativity out of my brain and putting it on paper, pen and paper, and then making it come to life. That's why I'm doing all this at the same time, because my brain be going crazy, man. I'll tell you, like, y'all don't understand how many thoughts I be having and ideas and stuff I've been trying to move on. Now I finally got the opportunity, and I'm trying to diversify. I'm trying to diversify all these and get all these separate incomes coming in, and so I could go ahead and retire. I'm telling you, man, I'm trying to do it big. Because what I've been learning, I'm in the YouTube class. I'm still in school. I got a couple more months of school left. I'm getting 2 master degrees. I'm doing dual enrollment and getting 2 master degrees at the same time. I've been in this program 2.5 years, going on 2.5 years, and I'm almost done. I'm doing that. I'm doing YouTube. I'm doing TikTok. I'm doing X. I'm doing Twitch. Go follow me on Twitch. We doing everything. Well, I'm telling you, man, I ain't stopping 2026. I'm getting everything with my name on it. But it is what it is. Appreciate y'all.
He came to me in the midnight hour with a voice like thunder and a peace like fire. He said, you're in a war, my son, but you're not fighting alone. Michael, oh, the angel of war, he told me to stand strong, hold on a little more. Michael, he whispered in my ear, said every blessing coming starts with me right here. Michael, he told me I'm not alone. Said my faith gon' move the stone. testimony. Anything you speak, gon' turn to kingdom glory. Anything you dream, gon' manifest in time. Just stay in the spirit and your light gon' shine. He said your family is covered, everyone connected, blessed. God gon' heal the broken pieces. God gon' bring you rest. You stepping into favor, this season is divine. You the spark for generations, it all begins with your mind.
He told me go move now.
Move now.
Walk in your purpose.
Break every chain.
Break every chain.
You were born for greatness.
The blessings are to you.
Will you?
Your whole family blessed.
Bless, bless.
Bless. Michael.
The angel of war. He told me to stay strong. Hold on a little more.
Michael.
He whispered in my ear. Said every blessing coming starts with me right here.
Michael.
He told me I'm not alone. Said my faith gon' move the storm.
Michael.
He told me I'm not alone.
Michael.
Said my faith gon' move the storm. He said, you are chosen. You are covered.